At this time, we're all being forced to go within. And it's for a purpose. You see, light warriors, if you were in a maze within a maze within another maze, how would you ever find your way out? Tough times make tough people. And right now we're in tough times. But we're going to have to perform at our finest in inopportune conditions. The will beats the skill. You know, many people have never seen the light of day. Many people have never been in tune with God's frequency because many traps were set. The dream world, the Maya, some of you are familiar with this. Dreams within dreams are set before us. They told you this in Inception. It's dreams within dreams. Traps have been set to lead people astray. How could you get out? How could you get out? If you get out of one, there's another one set and another one set. We have to navigate this time period, and that's why if you are experiencing this, you are being forced to go deep within right now. We're all being forced to go within. You will find the answers deep within the Sacred Heart. 1111. It's the code. There are numerical codes to help you exit the matrix. You could all write that in the chat right now. 1111, exit the matrix. Today, we're all going to learn how to exit the matrix. You could feel like your back's against the wall. If you're going on the same plane and there's a maze within a maze and another maze, it's going to be impossible to get out of there. You're going to have to ascend and go up, get a higher vantage point so you could see all the mazes, all the traps, all the simulations. There is heaven out there. You don't have to die to experience heaven. You could actually experience heaven on earth. And we're all going to find our way out of the matrix and onto the kingdom of God. We gave everyone enough time to get on this live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of the support collectively. Everyone right now, if you could kindly smash the like button, it helps others find this message. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button if you like this type of content. and click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Set an alarm on your phone so you know that we'll be here 9 a.m. just in case if the notification doesn't work for some reason. If you like this type of community and you'd like more uncensored content, even tonight, we are going live on Patreon. The link is in the description. We're going to host a live Zoom meeting. We're going to have so many people on, and we're all going to be sharing and collaborating on this topic and many other topics from the past week. If you're new to the channel, please take a look at all the previous videos from the past week. If you'd like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. A lot of us are experiencing the rapture. We have to find a path out. How could you find a path out? It's difficult to exit the matrix. But the rapture is happening right now. You're maybe not seeing it all happen at once, but you're seeing the slow breakdown of your life. And you're sitting around, you're sitting in your room, right? You're sitting around, you're saying, how did I get here? Are you asking yourself that? How did I get here? Right now, right before the end, right before you level up, there's a little pullback, and we're all feeling it right now. This pullback helps us to go within. We're all forced to go within. The kingdom of heaven is not out there. It's actually inside the Sacred Heart. There are simulations within simulations. You know, this world is a simulation. Then there's another simulation out there in the internet, and another simulation. And now a new simulation is being built. People through free will even plug into the metaverse. We're going deeper and deeper. Similar to Inception, there are dreams within dreams. None of this is real. None of this is real. It's time to wake up. Lady Liberty, thank you so much for the support. I love you each and all. Vibrations up, up, up. Thank you, Michael, for everything. Can't wait to see you all on the flip side. I love you, Lady Liberty. Thanks for being here all this time. I appreciate that so much. I love you. No, it is 11:11 time. It's time to exit the matrix. Just like Inception, there's dreams within dreams. Some of you know about the Maya. It's the dream world. The spiritual life is the truthful life. Everything else is just a dream. It was all a dream. Right? They tell you the truth in movies and in songs. How difficult is it to get out of a maze within another maze? How difficult would that be? You have no clue. You spend your whole life getting outside of one maze. You were in another maze. There's levels and layers to the ascension process. How high can you go? How many mazes can you get out of? Now they're having another maze for people to plug themselves into. Some will choose. It's free will. Everyone's free will. You want to, if a person decides to go further down into another maze, that's their free will. It's getting confusing out here. Isn't it confusing? Let us know in the chat right now. How will you get out? How will you get, it's a question. How will you get out? We have to turn the ship around. All right, settle down. I'm going to turn this vehicle around. Settle down. No, we're turning the ship around right now. We're turning it around. Shadow integration. Thank you so much for the support. Have you been seeing your skin start to crystalline? My skin glitters more now. It glitters in the sun. Shadow integration. Absolutely. The DNA is activated. You are shining like a diamond right now. Shout out to all the diamond crystal structures in the chat right now. How will you get out? You see, the kingdom of heaven is here. You don't have to die to go to heaven. The kingdom of heaven is right here. God's kingdom is right here. It's a frequency. It's a frequency. And for many people's lives, they've been tuned into a different frequency. Static. They've been receiving static between the temples, the truthful temple. The temple is not outside. This is the temple. A couple of years ago, many people were forced to violate their temple. It's all about your temple. Jesus Christ taught us about that. Remember that? It's all about your temple, because this is the vehicle that you use to navigate this world. You're going to have to armor up. You have to have the full armor of God. You're going to have to strengthen physically, mentally, and spiritually right now. There's overstimulation within all of these simulations. You're stimulated all day long. Breaking news, all this stuff. You're stimulated, right? People in your life, they're trying to tell you how to live your life. I just want to live the life that I want to live. We'll get into this further in this lesson today. You're looking at people on the TV, people in the social media. Everyone has something to say to you, while all along the kingdom of heaven was inside of you. Yes, stay calm. Because of the overstimulation, you are isolated for a reason, kid. How many people in this chat right now, or watching on the replay, how many are in isolation? Look at your life. You're looking around. Where did everyone go? Don't be discouraged. You are isolated for a reason. The only way out of this is to go within. You could write it in the comments. The only way out of this is to go within. You can't stay on that same plane of existence, because it's a maze within a maze within a maze within a maze, right? You're going to have to go up now. It's time to fly. It's time to fly, baby. Yeah, we're all going to be flying soon. This overstimulation is on purpose to distract you, to confuse you, so that you will stay within the maze within the maze. Can't get out of the maze. You stay in the simulation. You can't find the way out. Years ago, it was funny. We were in this club. We had a friend at the time, and the club was designed almost like a circle. It was like literally a circle. And I shared this before. I never really partaked in the Al Ghul, right? So the club was like a circle, and me and my other friend, who was sober at the time, we're watching our other friend, and he wants to leave, and he passes us, and then he passes us again. Now the next time he's passing us, I overhear him say, "They don't let you out of this place. They don't let you out of this place." He passes again. "They don't let you out of this place." And we're just watching him. They don't let you out of this place. We're not here to stay here. We're here to exit the matrix. They confuse you, right? They keep you confused, right? I reflect back on that real life experience. I'm sharing it with all of you. Please smash the like button if you're having a good time. This is an authentic channel and community, and it has to get out there through the people. He was going around. They don't let you out of this place. They don't let you out. They don't let you out of this place. If he wasn't like totally like drunk at the time, he would have figured out how to get out. It was a circle. He just kept going. He didn't know what he was going around. We have to get out of the spiral. Some people are spiraling down. Whee! Some people are whoop. They're going up. Are you ascending or are you descending? There's an ascending timeline and a descending timeline. And through your frequency, you will attune to this timeline. That's why we need higher poor guy, right? Higher vibrational frequencies right now. What are some questions that we can ask ourselves? Questions that we can ask ourselves to help us exit the matrix. What really matters in life? Other people have an idea for you. You have to go in. We're all forced to go within right now, right? So we ask the question, what really matters in life? What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? And again, you might not be able to answer that question, what is the meaning of life in general? What's the meaning of your life? You're going to have to sit with it. Why am I here? What am I here to learn? Start asking these questions. Ask the question. It's the first step in science. Ask the question. What makes me happy? Sit with it. Ask yourself these questions. What makes me happy? And ask yourself the question, how many subconscious programs do you hold? Because those subconscious programs creates these prisons of the mind, creates the mazes. Oh, but I had to do this. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything. You could just rise up and fly around and just check out the world. It's time to fly. And you could write it in the chat right now, 11:11, it's time to fly, baby. It's time to fly. They unloaded more of these subconscious programs into the world the past few years, much more than remember when we were growing up? Do you remember when we were growing up? There wasn't all these subconscious programs. Now you can't have friends. You can't have a relationship anymore if you don't follow all the, well, you do not believe. Then you can't have friends anymore. You can't have a relationship. So we have been forced to go within. Don't turn around. Don't go down there. It's dark. Anyone remember that one in the chat? Don't go down there. It's dark. Can't turn around now. And that's why we're all forced to go within. You could reflect back on your life. Now, all of a sudden, you were with people, right? You're hanging out with people. You were in relationships. You were in marriages, right? All these things. You were in a job. Now, all of I have to believe, I have to go along with these things just so I could hang out with you? That's why don't be hard on yourself. Don't be down on yourself, kid. This is mental health awareness. Write it in the chat right now. It's mental health awareness. You don't have to go along. The crowd is the matrix. Through guilt and shame is the lowest states of consciousness. You should check out the channel page. We have the Hawkins scale of consciousness. I assure you, and we'll talk more about it tonight on Patreon, you got to be focused like a laser beam on the Hawkins scale of consciousness. Because as Dr. Bruce Lipton said, language was designed to hide feelings. You can't go with the words in the end days. You're going to have to go with the vibes. The science of vibes, constructive and deconstructive interference waves. Do you want to construct a new earth? Or is it deconstructive? Is it falling apart? I don't know the answer. Only you know the answer. The answers are within the Sacred Heart. We're ascending right now. We're getting the clues. We're getting the codes. It's not easy. How do you find the way out? No one's going to, I can't even tell you the way out of your matrix. They gave us a matrix. It's very, very clever. But you're going to have to get the messages straight from God. Straight from God. The messages come straight from God. You're going to have a personal relationship with God, regardless with what the dope says. Personal relationship with God. It's a true story. When you have a personal relationship with God, God will send you the assistance. We're all in this, where the back is against the wall, and sometimes, listen, we don't all know the answers. And we say, God, send us the assistance that we need. The assistance comes in divine timing. You're going to see it every single time. We've shared that in many group meetings on our Patreon. Right before it's all about, like, you can't go any further, and then all of a sudden the assistance comes right in. Assistance comes right in. Spiritual Bean Coffee writes, the dope wears a funny hat. It's like a clown for the amusement. This is the rapture. It's the end days. It's the end days of the Matrix. That life that you got to, no, you don't have to. It's a Matrix. The Matrix was a documentary. And now the kings and the queens are rising up right now. They are rising up in the chat. Are you rising up to a new? Are you like a shooting star? Could we get this? Could we get the stars going in the chat right now? Get the stars going. It's time to go within. Don't be afraid of it. Some people are afraid. I've witnessed this since 2020. A lot of people. I knew some of them. They're afraid to be by themselves. That's a dangerous place to be. It's a dangerous place to be. I actually found myself, like Tesla said, I found myself by being by myself. And now we're being forced to go within again, and no one's going to help you. No one's going to give you the answers. You're going to have to figure it out. Figure out the next maze. Figure it out, kid. That's what God is going. You got to figure it out now. We have to shut off the chatter. We're going to have to shut off the news. We're going to have to sit by ourselves out on the beach, up on the mountain, by the creek. We're going to have to sit with it. God will give us the answers. Reality Seer says, face the demons head on. We're doing it right now. It's not an easy time period. Never seen this coming. A lot of people are saying this. I'm saying it. Never seen this coming right now. But it's strengthening us like a diamond under this great pressure. We're becoming better and better and more powerful right now. It's time to exit the matrix and enter the kingdom of heaven. Hit the 1111 in the chat right now. Let's clear all these energies. We're clearing all of the simulations, all of the traps, all of the pitfalls. Like a great solar flash, removing it all. And then you will find yourself in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You know, there's different dimensions, there's different planes of existence in there, right on top of each other. That's why we're flipping back and forth. Some of us plunge ourselves down on purpose. We've all signed up for this mission. It's a great mission. And no one said this mission is going to be easy. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. And now we're sitting around, we said, I accepted this? Please put a like on the video if you're learning something new, if you're having a good time. This is an authentic community, and it's getting out because of all of you. Appreciate it. 1111, exit the matrix. Repeating numbers are happening across the board. Across the board right now. And you're going to have to be very in tune with how you can decipher the numbers or decipher the code. God is leaving you breadcrumbs. Here's the breadcrumbs. So now we have to gobble up these breadcrumbs. We're finding a way out. It's not going to be, like that big light with the big arrow like that. We're going to have to really find a way out. Brian Smullen writes, I signed up for this, question mark. Right, Brian? Love you, Brian. No, it's funny, right? Yeah, we're on the way out right now. But just like anything else, there's okay, when you level up, right? I'm here to teach you the truth, right? So if we're in a simulation like a video game, when you're about to level up, it gets really hard, right? You have to fight a boss, right? In the video game, the video game, and then the boss comes, right? And each level that you go up, the boss gets harder and harder. That's what we're going through right now. We're up against now the next boss. And then we take down that boss, we beat him. And then we get, sorry, Mario, but your princess is in another castle. Please put a like on the video if you're laughing. But no, a lot of people are laughing because it's true. And then you have to go again. And that's what we're doing. We're constantly leveling up and all of these things. That's right, Anna. We're like in a pressure cooker right now. Think about all the pressure. The pressure is forcing us to come inside of ourselves. You're not going to find the answers out there in the world. The Maya. It's an illusion. You only find the answers within the sacred heart. You are, Beth. Absolutely. Everything is being deployed right now. Everything is a distraction. Like right now, all of a sudden, right now, there's got to be loud noises outside. But all these things happen. These things are designed. The Matrix, right, is designed to activate. The Agent Smiths or the pitfalls activate right before you level up. Brian Smullen, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, Brian. Liked and loved. I appreciate that so much, Brian. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're all going to have to rise above. They're leveling up. We're leveling up. We're leveling up again, and then they send something to try. No, don't level up too fast. Don't level up too fast. And this is our personal journey. Remember, ask the questions. What really matters in life? What is the meaning of your life? Why are you here? What makes you happy? And think about how many subconscious programs am I holding? We were taught these things since we were kids. You have to do these things. I don't have to do these things. I remember years ago when I was in the fake matrix schools, and I said, why do we have to do these things? Now I understand. I had the spiritual immune system. I had the seal in the forehead. I had the light of Christ leading the way. Oh, wow. Patty Paparazzi, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you for shining your light and knowledge, Michael. We are the change we want to see. The time is now. Living in the now moment. I am standing firm. I am speaking truth. We are all one working for the greater good of humanity. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Patty. I really appreciate that. And that's what it's all about, us coming together and figuring it out. And it's like stone soup, right? We're all putting something in the pot. Please join our Patreon tonight if it calls you. We're going to have a great Zoom meeting tonight. The link is in the description. And it's a lot of fun. It's so great. And a lot of people are struggling with this right now. You're like, I have nobody to talk to. I'm telling you time and time again, I'm constantly switching up my surroundings, always switching. And now I met new people. And now they're new friends. And we're sitting around outside and we're talking and we're talking nonstop for an hour straight. Because you say to you, I have no one to talk to. They'll just gaslight you and just shame you, and that's it. You can't talk to people like that. The guilt and the shame forces you to go down into the onto the other timeline. You got to rise up from the guilt and the shame. They will try to shame you. They'll try to distract you. How can you get out of it all? There's levels and layers. Different levels, right? Then you got to go to another castle, right? They're teaching you and so that's happening in our everyday lives right now. It's happening in our everyday lives. Free will is the law of the universe. That's why this is allowed to happen. Everyone has their own free will. So the only thing that you're in charge of is yourself. This is a self-empowerment channel. You can write self-empowerment in the chat right now if you're here to be self-empowered. You have to focus on yourself. You can't, oh, I got to help this person. You can't help anyone. And even myself, all I could do is share about my journey and say, all right, this is what I'm doing. And just, you have to be the lighthouse. Just be a lighthouse right now. And people are going to see, remember, the lighthouse doesn't go out to the ocean and ask the boats to help it. The lighthouse stands there, really firm, right? Really strong, blasting the light out into the ocean. And then the ships will go towards the lighthouse. That's what's happening in our everyday lives. It's happening in the now moment. We're shining the light and the ships are saying, hey, we're going to set sail. We're going towards the lighthouse. That's what's happening. Yeah, Kelly writes, you're on your own, kid. You're on your own. We're all on our own. Nobody has to do anything. All we could do is put out a high vibe, and hopefully we will attract others of the same vibrational frequency, and collectively we cause a shift. That's how this channel was built. In the past couple of months, many attempts, right, to maybe throw us off our course, discourage us. That's the matrix. That's the Maya. It's an illusion. Everything's an illusion. And because we stand together, we rise up to a higher plane of existence. We're constantly picking each other up right now. That's what's happening. We are constantly picking each other up. Miss Shirley writes, sink or swim time. Just thrown out there. All right, start swimming. Figure it out. Think about the mother bird. Sometimes the mother bird kicks, hey, time to fly. The bird just flies. Time to fly. Well, that's what's happening right now. Your back is against the wall, in the matrix, in the maze. How do you get out? You're going to have to navigate your way out of this through vibrational frequency. Look for the numbers, look for the codes, and feel your way. You're going to have to feel your way through, because it's probably the lights are out in the maze. You're going to have to feel the walls, right? You can't. Where do I go? You're going to have to feel your way through. You're going to have to feel your way out of this right now. That's what we all need to do. I appreciate that, Indigo Wizard. I appreciate all of you. I really do. You mean the world to me. I do this every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you really enjoyed this message today, please subscribe to the Our Everyday Lives YouTube channel. And we are a community that's on every platform. Please subscribe to our TikTok, Telegram, and Twitter channels. Please subscribe to our Rumble channel. And please, if it calls you, join our Patreon tonight. The link is in the description. We're going to have a great Zoom meeting. It's a great time. It's a great time to be alive. We're accomplishing such great things. My father always taught me since I was a boy, you could accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Stop being distracted. You get feared out of these things. You get guilted out of these things, and you will get shamed out of these things. But my father trained me for this time period. My father trained me to lead people out of the rapture. There are two timelines that are splitting forever right now. Which timeline are you synchronized with? It's time to rise up, to ascend out of the matrix and experience the kingdom of God. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person. because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And we're rapidly growing. Ah, yes, Pamela Goose 999, the ending of the Matrix. Thank you so much for the support, Pamela. We've come this far on this journey to fight for freedom, no going back. God's counting on each of us. We've lost friends, family. It's heartbreaking, but the truth must be shown. Sending prayers. Absolutely. Ascension is an inside job. The solar flash is an inside job. It's nothing outside of you. Adios to the Matrix, yeah. It's time for your 1111 activations, baby, yeah. 1111, make that wish. It's time to do it. Yes, and I'm grateful for that. Please click the like button right now. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. This is not just some catchphrase. It's literally helping this channel grow in the now moment. Please go to the channel page. Check out our other videos. Check out our YouTube shorts. I'm trying to be hip like the kids. I got YouTube shorts. Just go through them all. Click the like button on all of them. It won't take you a long time. They're kind of short. Please visit all of the videos that resonate with you. Share the video that resonates with you the most today. Share the channel. That's how we're getting it out to the people, right? We're rising up. We're riding up high. We're taking the light ship. We're going up to the 5th dimension right now. Yeah, in the moment writes confident and calm. The double C. You got to be confident and calm right now. It's dark. It's scary out there, right? Yeah, please, if you have trouble finding some of these things, I really, the best way also is to please join our Telegram, and I share a lot of these videos, but all you need to do is just smash on my face, if you see the little circle with my face, and then that'll open up the channel page, and then you could just navigate around and just try to find these things. There should be a little tab for shorts if you want to see the shorts. Less than a minute. Some people like less than a minute. We have live streams. We have regular videos. We have them all here waiting for you. Yeah. I love you all. It's a great community. What are your thoughts about this? How are you going to exit the Matrix? Please leave a comment on this video. I will see you all tonight on Patreon. The link will be uploaded on Patreon in a little bit. I love you all. Let's exit the Matrix together. Let's all become the person that we came here to be. I'll see you tonight.